everyone, welcome back to the channel, Jamie Friend Colors. I am Jamie, and today we're going to be coloring this grayscale picture with Prismacolor pencils, and I am kind of nervous about it, not gonna lie. So we're kind of on a grayscale journey at the moment, and yeah, because I just don't know what to do with them. So we're gonna try this out. I have printed this beautiful picture called Indigo from Selena Finch. Sorry. This is from her Grayscale Mermaids. And yeah, it's a really pretty picture. So she's got her fin here, but then we have a lot of skin tone and a lot of hair. And so today I think we're gonna do skin tone. Yeah, so I'm using Prismacolors, and let's pick some colors for her skin. All right, let's see, we have light peach and peach. And then let's grab something a little bit. This is burnt ochre. And then let's grab our espresso as well. So we'll go with those and let's see how we do. I'm going to zoom into an area and let's see. We can do here. Maybe we'll do her face. And I don't know what's with my printer. I keep getting like one red dot. That's from my printer. I don't know. I apologize. I had to figure out what that's about. All right, so I'm gonna try coloring this kind of the way I usually color, and we'll kind of see how it goes. So I'm gonna start with my light peach 927. And I'm going to lay down a layer of this, just lightly. That I don't know, maybe this is not the way to color it, but that's what we're gonna do. Put down a light layer of this pencil. So last time we did a grayscale with markers, with Copic markers, alcohol markers, and I thought it turned out really pretty, so I'm all for doing more of those. But we gotta try grayscale with pencil, which is just something I really haven't done much of. I could probably count the number of the number of pictures I've tried to do grayscale with pencil on one hand, you know? So under 5. All right. So we kind of have that base coat colored down. Can't see it very well, but it is there. And again, I apologize for my voice. I am having allergy issues. I don't know what it is about this year. Oh my goodness. I need to... Okay, sorry. I'm trying to get to my sharpener. The last couple of years I haven't had any allergy problems, and then this year it's just like hit me like a ton of bricks. I don't know. All right, so now I'm going to take that peach, and this is going to kind of go, we'll put it in the dark grayscale areas and then into the lighter grayscale areas. Kind of this is our second lightest color, so we kind of want to use that grayscale as a guide for where we're putting everything. I mean, that's the point of it, right? So we're going to use it. And I'm using my pencils really lightly with no extra pressure or anything. So we'll come around her nose. Just anywhere that there's even a touch of grayscale, I'm going to put this pencil. So we kind of have some here, and then definitely around this eye. Okay. All right. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of pinking up, I guess. It's still pretty gray. We're gonna do this though. Just keep adding color until we get somewhere, you know? Okay. So anywhere where there's a touch of grayscale gray on her face, we're gonna put this color, which is our peach color. So I'm gonna kind of get around her lips too. Okay. All right, I think we've kind of gotten everywhere with this pencil. Again, I've just used it lightly. We'll go back in and layer things up as we go. We're just kind of trying to use that grayscale as a guide. Okay. All right. Now we'll go in with our burnt ochre. Okay, so our burnt ochre. Now I don't want to come out as far as I do with the peach. I want to kind of keep it tucked in. So we'll go over areas that are a little more darker grayscale. Not bring it out as far as we did with the peach. Okay, so, but we do want to get around her eye. And just using, again, that grayscale as our guide for where we're going to put the color. Not using any extra pressure on my pencil, so I'm coloring exactly the same way that I would color without the grayscale. So all those techniques I already know about, keeping my pencil light and using layers, and all of that still applies. We're just using the grayscale as our guide of where we're going to put the color. Okay. Okay, let's bring this down here. Definitely here behind her hair, because it's in more of a shadow there. A little darker grayscale. Maybe right around her nose. A little darker, or right under her nose. Okay. Up here around her eye. It has finally decided to warm up and be spring around here. I'm very happy about it. Saturday, it was the first soccer game of my son's that I went to that I didn't have to be all bundled up. freezing to death on the sideline. So that was nice. Got to be comfortable and actually even got a little sun. So it's way nice. I'm excited for the warmer weather and to be able to go do a few things, but I'm also a little apprehensive about my kids being home all the time. A couple of them have some special needs that just, they do better on a schedule, and going to school definitely grants them that schedule. So just a little apprehensive about it, but we're having a lot more good days than we are bad days right now with our youngest. So I have hope. Okay, so that looks really pretty. Okay, let's go to the espresso. And this is going to be our darkest color, and I want to use this very lightly and just put it in the darkest areas. So like there, around, just right around her eye, in the depths of the shadow on her hairline. Just really light-handed and just in those darkest areas. Okay. Because of the contrast of this color with the other colors we've chosen, this kind of becomes our black. It can become intense really fast, so we gotta be careful with it. My goodness, my poor little voice. Okay, so I'll just put that in those deepest areas. I'm liking it right around her eyes. It kind of makes her eyes pop a little bit, so that's nice. And then right in those deep shadows of her hairline. Okay. All right, now I think maybe right under her nose, we should kind of work our way backwards. So we've put that espresso down. Hello, Sophie girl, you coming in? So we've put that espresso down. So let's go back to the burnt ochre, and we'll go right over the top of the espresso and kind of fade it out a little bit. And again, add another layer of this espresso, or not espresso, of the burnt ochre everywhere that we have before. Just adding another layer of color, and we'll work our way back to our lightest color. But we'll fade out that espresso as we go here. Adding some more color. Again, no real pressure here. Light-handed, easy. Just adding that color. But now we already know where it's supposed to go. We've already done it once. So this is just easy peasy. Okay, fade out that espresso, blend it out a little bit. Do you have anything planned for this summer? Anything fun that you're gonna go do? Let me know in the comments down below. Do me a favor, check and see if you are subscribed, and if you're not, please hit that subscribe button. It helps me out so much. And then you can see when I post, which is at least twice a week, Tuesday and Thursday, and sometimes we get a bonus video on Friday, but not always. Depends on how my week is going. All right, here we go. Okay, all right, beautiful. Okay, so that adds that second layer there. So now we want to go to our peach. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to go over all of the other color here, blending it out and just adding another layer of color. Again, following that grayscale, this is going to cover up any bits, little tiny bits of grayscale that we have. Okay. Blending out that espresso even more, blending out that burnt ochre. Ignoring that red dot in the middle of her face. Oh my goodness, silly printer. Oh well. Okay, blending it out. We're adding that another layer of color. Light-handed. Okay. That grayscale really does just become our guide for what tones go where, how dark to put your colors, and just kind of becomes our guide. Other than that, we're just coloring exactly the same way as we always do. Same pressures, same techniques, just soft layers. Oh, hello. There we go, just soft layers over everything. Slowly blending out that color. Just going over everything, it's slowly blending itself out really nicely. Okay, just light layers. Okay, we gotta go in her by her nose here. I don't think we've done that as much. Go all over all that grayscale. Okay, all right. See if I see anything else that might need, but I think we're ready to go in to our light peach. Maybe I'll bring this, there we go. All right, so we'll grab our light peach, and this time we're gonna be able just to go over her entire face again. So we're just maybe a little more pressure to help blend out, but not a lot. Nowhere to where we're hurting our hand or causing our pencil to break or anything else. Just those layers are ready to blend out. There's so much, we've used so many light layers that there's a lot of pigment there, and it's just ready to do its job. You don't have to work at it. And we'll just blend it out into the rest of her face. Blending out. Come on, stay in focus, please, camera. Thank you. Okay, what do we think? Oh yeah, that's really pretty. Okay, let's keep going. The blending will be easier if you're using a sharp pencil. So if you have to stop and sharpen your pencil, do it. Go, just blend it out. I think my pencil needs to be sharpened, so I'm going to do that. Okay. Okay, we can do the top of her forehead here. Same thing, just blending it out. just blending it out. Filling in that tooth of the paper. Okay, all right, well, let's zoom out and take a look, see how we did. There we go. Pretty, what do you guys think? I'm gonna add some color to her lips. This is the peach. Okay, and then maybe some ochre, burnt ochre. Back to that peach. It's definitely different to look at while I'm coloring because you have that underlying of gray under everything. You never get, if it's a darker color, you never get like the true color because you're coloring on top of gray. And that's gonna change it. But it definitely is a good guide to follow to help us know where to put those darks and those lights and to keep a consistent light source. So there's definitely some good things about it. All right, so go ahead and I'm gonna finish up her skin tone with the exact same colors in the exact same way, and then on Thursday we'll do her tail and her hair and hopefully finish her up. So come back for that. Yeah, I think this is really pretty. The skin tone colors I used again were Espresso, burnt ochre, peach and light peach, and prismacolors. I hope you guys have an awesome weekend, that you find time to relax, to take some deep breaths, de-stress, and hopefully throw some color around and try some grayscale because it's definitely different to look at while you're coloring, but I think there's some wonderful things we can learn from it. And yeah, I'm enjoying this practice and I hope you guys do too. I will see you guys next time. Bye.